Again, a young new comedian. Everybody, let's go crazy for Mr. Danny Krause.
Allowed to take this on?
Yeah.
Alright, I wrote this yesterday, so give me a break if it's not fun. But, so, with springtime coming around, I always think back to, in high school, middle school when I used to do track. I don't know if anyone out there's done track, but, just thinking about yourself at the starting line, you can feel the nerves, just even thinking about it. So it's like sort of the same feeling before you come up here. So I used to run the 100, for those you don't know, just, straight run. And, they separate you, they line you up and they separate you, fast people in front, slow people in the back. I was always in the middle, but you're just sitting there waiting, you're nervous, and as you get closer, you keep getting more nervous. And then when you're like on deck, that's when the nervous shits kick in, and you're thinking to yourself like, wow, I hope that, when the guy shoots the gun, you don't literally shit yourself, like ready, set, something like that. I don't know, it might help you, it might be a little boost or something, like in Mario Kart. But, I always think to myself, okay, well, Danny, just run straight and get to the bathroom. That's what I always think, But apparently, I didn't have to go to the bathroom as much as I thought I did because I never won. So, it's alright though. We quit that senior year, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, so I'm in a geography class this semester, and it's really cool because you learn about all these types of cultures and religions you never otherwise would have. So we're learning about Islam, and we talked about the Mecca. So the Mecca, they have to go to they have to go there at least once in their lifetime. I knew something sort of similar to that, although it wasn't with a religion, it was just with a group of people, rich old white people, believe it or not, have their own Mecca, if you will. What is it, you might ask? Well, at least once in their life, they have to go to a golf course in Arizona. It's required. I don't make the rules. But, I work at a country club during the summer, so I sort of, I'm like exposed to the secret culture of white people, like when you think of white people culture, you might think of like biking, small town coffee shops, and too much salt in the food. But this is like the exclusive culture here. It's like golfing, boat shoes, eating wagyu as the sun sets. And my favorite as their waiter is getting tipped 10%. It's like, come on guys, cut me a break, man. I had to go to the wine cooler 4 times for your table, man. That's a lot of running. But, you gotta let them, you gotta give it to them, Pretty soon there might be nursing homes. And that's no offense, because we're all gonna be there at some point. And we were talking about that in my lifespan and development class. And the more we were talking about it, the more it got me thinking, these sort of sound like the college dorms, except that in the nursing home, they use a lot less protection. So, think about it. In the dorms, you're watching out for the RAs, but in the nursing homes, you're watching out for the RNs. You don't want to go to the hospital. And then, think about it. In the dorms, if you're blackout drunk in the dorms, you might piss the bed. And if you're, in the nursing home, if you have a cup of coffee or a cup of orange juice after 6, you might piss the bed. It's up in the air. But, in both scenarios, you just want to get the hell out of there. All right, that's all I have. But thank you guys. So, yeah.
Another round for Danny, everybody.